Hi, I'm Buddy Benoit. I want to talk to you about the district attorney's race that's coming up. I have a lot of things that I would like to say that I can't say and I won't say, but I want y'all to know that we need another district attorney because of the way that me and my family was treated when our son was killed. It was in 2012 he was killed. He was a police deputy sheriff for Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Department, and he was killed in the line of duty when he was in his vehicle in Sulphur. I made myself, my son, one of my sons, his wife, my daughter-in-law, and myself went to Mr. DeRosier's office, and he assured us at that time that there was no charges that could be brought at that time against the person that killed our son. So I was living with that, but he said that he didn't want to do anything now because later he was turning every rock that he could to do and prosecute this guy. And about a year or so later, I heard through the grapevine that he was indicted. So I assumed at that time that they had gotten evidence that something was up. I found out later that he had drugs in his system of some sort. I don't know what they were. And I found out later that it was a holiday. I think it was President's Day. My wife was on the internet, and that's how I found out that this plea bargain was done. In other words, they brought it to the grand jury, and my wife and I called the district attorney's office a number of times, and they told us that May the 12th he was going to court. And I assumed that everything was taken care of, and my wife called every week concerning to make sure that was the day. We found out that it was plea bargain, and the district attorney told us that the reason it was plea bargain is because he didn't think that they didn't have a case or something. I don't know. But if they didn't have a case, why spend the money for a grand jury investigation? I was told, or my wife was told, I'm sorry, by the guys that investigated the case that it was a slam dunk case because the guy that had taken the drug had killed my son said that what he had taken. He testified to it. They had proof that he had done that. My wife also talked to the judge, and the judge was going to give him time. But the district attorney's office assured the judge that they wanted to have a plea bargain. And that's not fair. Everybody was there that day talking for the guy that killed my son, but nobody was there for my son. And I'm just beside myself that I couldn't be there to speak for my son. That's one thing I can say. We did love our son, and everybody knows that if we would have been there, we would have said that. I can't control what the courts do and what they say and what the outcomes is, but I can sure speak for my son, and I did love him. And let me tell you something. He put 22 years on the sheriff's department, serving all of y'all the best of his ability all of his life, and that's just what he got, nothing. I also would like for the people of Calcasieu Parish to know that the reason my wife and I wasn't at the plea bargaining for my son wasn't because we didn't love him, it was because we didn't know it was happening. The other thing that I wanted to say is, it's really pitiful. I know I can't see, I can hear, and I listen to the news regularly, and it seems like to me, from what Mr. Rosier has done, it seems like that a dog has gotten more in Sulphur than my son did. My son deserved a day in court.